going to take the opportunity I've got to make this as many recordings as I can. There's stuff I haven't said about this latest set up by the police, Torquay Police, and people involved who were my persecutors for months, which I can evidence, which will be evidenced. Yeah, what happened was beyond it. Really fucked up, freaked out, beyond it. They tried to entirely discredit me. They said lies, pure lies. The woman opposite me, all around, everyone right next to, everyone around them, these liars that the police involved as to go as witnesses against me. Everyone around is saying I'd lived there 14 months under these people's noses. I do not go unnoticed. When I go out anywhere, I get looked at a lot. It's not stalking, I just draw attention, attract attention a great deal. These people, repeatedly, well, one after the other, all sitting right next door to these lying, filth, lying witnesses of the police, saying, oh yeah, she's a sexual delinquent, saying that I dress and act sexually inappropriate. That is the biggest load of fucking bullshit I've ever heard in my life. Everybody admires the way I dress. And everyone I was speaking to, I've got character witness statements. I've got them with me. So they're going on my website. And the videos of the neighbours right next door to these lines, stinking filth, police flying monkeys that lied in court, or if there even was a trial, I don't even know. Didn't have any rights, did I again? And it just discredits them entirely. This is why I was refused the right to a fair trial, because I would have just gone, ah, you fucking liar, there you go. And one of them was a paramedic. Lying fucking bitch. Yeah, so that was just blatant. So they're saying I'm like some kind of sexual freak show, that I behave sexually inappropriate, when that's bollocks. The shop that was involved, the guy in the shop had taken a liking to me, and I've got numerous people that know that. They had an absolute crush on me, and when it came to the night I was arrested, I said, oh, it's okay when you want to have sex with me. I said it the wrong way, I put it in the wrong context, admittedly, right? But, you know, I've got videos of them trying to run me over with a tractor, and I've got videos of a witness going, oh my God, I seen that was terrible. Her and family have freaked out going, they tried to kill you, you done it on purpose. And these are the fucking clowns that went to court with the police against me. For the honest to God, truth. So they tried to make me out to be some kind of sexual freak, right? And then it gets better, talk about Navalny and discredit me, and that's all they can do is discredit. They wanted me removed from social media. They wanted me silenced forever. They were trying to say that all my videos on YouTube are lies and I'm an absolute fantasist. That's the biggest load of bollocks I've ever heard. But this was all a plan to have me and my evidence removed and to have me silenced on social media. So that's what they used. They tried to say I was a sexual freak, which is absolute fucking bollocks. I've got guys, young boys who are living in the area coming up saying, oh God, you came out naked, didn't you? And no, I didn't come out naked. The fucking police dragged me out my home naked. The police did that, and I've got the videos to prove it. Sexual pervert, police did it again. And he's like, you know, oh, I'd love to have seen that. I had guys all over the place on my case in that area and rejected every one of them, because that's what I do. That's what I do all the time. So that was what they were saying about me, lying about me. They tried to make me out as a delinquent. The crazy lady, really. I'm ex-criminal justice qualified in law, and yeah, they couldn't even lick my fucking boots, the fucking people around there. Truly, honestly, criminal area was beyond it. It was just beyond it crazy. For a little scabby town like Torquay, that shop, the area where I was at, it was the root of all evil, honest to God. Just endless cops there. You see my other videos, the only time I stepped out that door was go, film the police, because what they were doing outside my door, That's why, that's the only time you ever see me. No one in that area had ever seen or heard of me before. No, you fucking lie. Oh, old lady is sick to death of it. She's crazy. There's never been a fucking report. I can't breathe. I can't breathe. That's why I wear a body cam. I had a body cam on for years, constantly. And that's how I've got all this evidence. But yeah, that's what they were saying, to totally defamate my character completely. All fucking lies, blatant. So I've got them all on video saying, but the other thing was, like, what was really freaky was people I've known for years in Torquay, and you know, loads of them were like, oh my God, who's saying that about you? Who's saying that about you? I.e., I'm a sexual delinquent, I'm a fucking crazy lady and all this. They were horrified to hear it. Just like, oh my God, that's not, they're jealous. They didn't know who said it. I just said, oh, I've got to defend myself. Would you give us a character statement? And they were like, yeah, what, who's saying that? Oh, they're jealous, they're jealous. Yeah, Sharon Cox is jealous. Sharon Cox, my landlady, jealous. I've always had problems with jealous women, and she definitely was one. So yeah, basically that's the discrediting, but it got worse than that. It was beyond belief. I was locked down because I was so ill, poisoned. After they paralysed me, the police, and covered it up, creating their own police complaint, breaching my days out. Yeah, I was definitely deliberately poisoned. There's no two ways about it, you know. And I was so sick, so I couldn't leave the house, because if I'd have got COVID, I'd have been dead. As the doctor says in my notes, it's on my Instagram. She thinks she'll die of COVID. She probably will. You know what I mean? They wouldn't even excuse me from course. I was on death's door. So yeah, basically it got real freaky, because I was calling like Uber Eats and stuff like that. I was calling for deliveries because I couldn't get off my deathbed. I was so sick. I was so ill. Yeah, I couldn't get off my deathbed. Literally, I was gonna die. So anything I was getting it delivered, and it was phone calls. Any phone calls I made to anyone that may have been able to help me, women's rights, anything like that, and including, I'll give you the address, so I'll make all this known without question. I'm ringing for deliveries, and it's clicking on my phone, and people on the other end are going, I can't hear you, and I'm going, and it kept happening all the time. Al Jazeera spying my phone. I couldn't upload any evidence to get out to people who could help me, or would help me, or would even consider helping me. So it wasn't only Al Jazeera spying your phone, there's spying your computer as well, because that's what was happening. I was asking people on Instagram to run checks on my computer, programmers and things. They're going, there's nothing. I'm going, there is. I just froze up and died on me. I couldn't use my computer, literally could not use it. It was just, and then the phone tapping, all the, you know, I can't hear you, like, and it was, anyway, basically these deliveries, and one in Torquay specifically, and it was going on, and I'm going, yeah, that'll be the filth, and laughing, and they just started laughing, admitting basically it was the police doing it. The police were doing it. And then other things like the prison cell, the community prison that they put me in my previous videos, yeah. The owner of that place, she's like, wouldn't even give me a statement. She wouldn't even speak to me. The shop, which is mutually owned by the shop I had the issues with, they tried to run me over with a tractor. Police wouldn't let me report crimes. Torbay Council, I got them an email saying that Torquay Police told them to ignore me. That's how all of this came about, because I couldn't defend myself and I was being maliciously bullied, gang bullied. And yeah, that other shop, the manager there, I got on brilliant with it. There's never been a complaint. I cannot breathe. So if I put a foot out of line, ever, I'd be jailed immediately. That's why I wear the body cam, to protect myself from any setups. And yeah, it was just like, and then all the witnesses were around me and where I was living, and I didn't know who they were, and I wasn't getting any information released to me. So one side look outside my front door, I would have been in jail. That's what they wanted. They entirely set me up. But yeah, it was the delivery, it was just made blatant. So I'm going, yeah, that'll be the police. Can't hear and all this and the click, click, click and on my phone. It was going on constant. All kinds was going on constant like that. It was really bad. But basically, some people have known me for a long time. You know, I've done a couple of hero things actually. Saved a bus when it was moving from some nutcase woman doing a nut job, you know, attacking the driver. And these people really like me, and I'm going, you know, they're going, who's saying that about you? Why would they that? You know, shocked, utterly shocked that anyone would even say that about me, yeah. And I was just, it's just, I've got to defend myself, I've got to defend myself. Can you give me a character witness reference? And they would go, yeah, yeah. And a few occasions, like people going silent on me, what the fuck was this? Two others saying, yeah, yeah, who would, in any circumstance, would have been 1,000,000% behind me, love me to bits, think I'm a great person. Nothing. They never even got back to me. They never give me the statement. I've got statements there, I'm not worried about that. I've got loads of people on I've recorded them. Right next door to the witnesses against me, the shop that was deeply involved. It's all police corruption. I've got all this, I've got it all. I've got it all. So that's why they prevented me, Crown Prosecution prevented me from the preliminary hearing. I'm qualified in law, I'm not stupid. Solicitors, barristers, and once again, free trials, and I spent £3,000 this time for a petty fucking crime that I wasn't even able to get legal aid for. That was done not deliberately, so I'd have no defence again. And he robbed me £3,000, as my next videos say. It was just the most scandalously corrupt thing I've ever witnessed. You know, things like my doctors have, oh, it was just hell on earth. Even my chemist and this bleeding woman, like matronly pharmacist, I don't think she's a pharmacist. I know you never had a medical company in India. And I'm going, what the fuck is she talking about? So I emailed my fucking surgeon friends in India to get the evidence. But they were trying to discredit my entire existence. Discredit my entire life, all my truth, all my evidence. And then the witness victim statements, bollocks. They tried to corruptly get me a eviction, and they failed to do that. The court didn't, in my absence, only gave me a £60 fine for fucking petty shite that I was not even, you know, I was barred from. If I could have gone in there, I would have proved my case, but they were scared of my evidence and my truth. That's the facts. But they're getting it now anyway. I'm going to publish it all. So they didn't get me a false conviction, eviction. And so straight after court, they illegally robbed all my possessions, trespassed into my property, and carried out an illegal eviction, hiding behind Torquay Police for protection. So that's why I'm grassing them up full on. Russell Musker, ex-football manager, threatened me to go away quietly. Following evening, I was paralysed by the police. I've got another guy come up to me and went, go in the house, see that woman there, she'll sort all this out, i.e. with the police, Sharon Cox will get any charges dropped against me. The guy didn't realise, I've got it all on video, the guy didn't realise that she was at the centre of my angst with the police, Sharon Cox, yeah. So it just evidences that she is lawless. Not only illegal evictions, yeah, but setting me up as well. You want to see what she's saying to what she's doing and saying. It's just like, you're fucking kidding me. And then you see all the rest of my evidence, which you are going to see. You're going to go, oh my fucking God, you are kidding me. And I'm not. I just can't get it out to you quickly enough. I cannot get it out quickly enough because, you know, I nearly died. I was paralysed, and then all that going on top of it was just fucking mind-blowing for me. I was just like, and the scariest part about it is the absolute stinking filth. All of them, stinking filth. Could have actually gotten away with it. And on the 14th of October, if it wasn't for the hand of God, I would have been utterly discredited and removed from social media altogether, prevented ever telling my truth ever again. So yeah, hand of God.